Press subscribe.
Press subscribe.
Press the bell.
Press the bell.
Press like.
Press like.
Change your life one word at a time.
Good morning and morning to you wonderful people. You know we are looking at the stock market, the crypto market, looking at even Elon Musk and his tweets. What is going on? What is not going on? He says this, people do that. Or is there more to the story? But before that, you know, we like to start our day nice and proper and right and say our daily affirmations.
I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm wise, I'm powerful. It's going to be a good day. Thank you, Jesus. I'm back. I'm proud.
Amen. So I hope you're keeping healthy. How you keeping yourself? Got my Irish moss, got my sea moss. Make sure you're sleeping right, eating right, and all those great things. So we're going to be looking at good news first, actually. No, let's look at some bad news. So we know Elon Musk tweeted with a heartbroken emoji. I think this was his tweet here. Bitcoin with a heartbreak emoji. Many people thought, oh, he's breaking up. He tweeted the Linkin Park song that he's found someone else. And then from that, we see there was a 6.3% drop in Bitcoin to 36,750. Because before that, we were nicely a bit getting back close to our 200-day moving average, which is an important average. But he tweeted what he tweeted. But one analyst is saying we can't blame Elon Musk because him saying it is not enough. It's because people are following what he's saying and using him as an excuse because he said something. So people that want to dump anyway and break even or make back their profit, the minute he tweets, they can use that as an excuse to say, oh, let's sell now and everyone will blame Elon. And some analysts are saying it's not a good thing what he's doing because if we look at Tesla's price, not that Tesla's price is doing very well. Compared to years ago, it's still very bullish. But in the short term, it's not really helping his business model. But we shall see long term what that does to his own Tesla and his own SpaceX and other things that he's involved in. But apart from Elon, so moving Elon Musk aside, we also see China, more bearish news. They actually blocked a lot of wallets. So key opinion leaders Cole and WeBuy were blocked and more moves some are viewed as signs of further crackdown on crypto by China's government. According to a Twitter post by Chinese crypto journalists involved in ads exchange have not been blocked. Still, report to the block, which hit around 5:30 a.m. ET, triggered a simultaneous drop in the price of most major cryptocurrencies. The drop we see in the following 12-hour price chart of Bitcoin starting at the time was repeated again and again throughout the market. So this is what happened when they heard about it. The blockers have been independently verified by CoinDesk. According to a tweet by Dovey Wan, founding partner of crypto asset holding company Primitive Ventures, the blocked accounts are a mix of influencers, media outlets, miners, and wallets. This time is much more widely cleansing, it seems, like many industry players like wallets, individual influencers, media outlet, top traders, and even meme accounts are all shut, Wan said in a subsequent tweet. The blocking of the accounts is rekindling fears of crackdown on cryptocurrencies in China, concerns that have been weighing on the market over the past several weeks. But remember, every bull run, China says they're going to crack down on crypto and they're going to do this. Every bull run, it happens. So long term, we're not really caring. Bitcoin crypto is going to boom. It has to become adopted mainstream. People have to go away from the fiat and all that. Long term, we don't care. But short term, what is going on? But short term, we got some good news. El Salvador looks to become the world's first country to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender. So we can see El Salvador President Nayib Bukele plans to introduce legislation that will make it the world's first sovereign nation to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender. Legal tender, remember, means it's legal that if I show you this, you have to buy it, you have to use it, you have to accept it as a money, as a medium of exchange. It's legally binding. Because even right now, if you go to a shop, they legally have to accept certain coins and that you give them. Although some will say, oh, I don't want all those coins, or some might. But technically, legal tender means they have to accept. There's actually a limit of how many pennies they are allowed to accept. 10p's, 5p's, things like that. But that's legal tender, that they have to accept it if they're following the law. So let's see. Bukele said the country is partnering with digital wallet companies Stripe to build modern financial infrastructure using Bitcoin technology. So we've got some good news. But 5 promising crypto to watch for this month of June. So at number 1 is Polygon Matic. In 2021, Matic saw a whopping 9,000% spike and is being touted as the next generation Ethereum in the crypto space. Because remember, Ethereum's problem is about how scalable it can be because of the gas fees are too high. So Polygon Layer 2 solution helps to fight those gas fees, and the fees are very small. That's why lots of other projects are joining Matic as well. You can see my previous videos about other projects that are joining Matic. Because so here it shows signs of bullish developments in the past few weeks, keeping its growth steady and continuous. Billionaire Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, announced his wish to invest in the company, which can be a key development in Polygon's success. Second to watch, Cardano. ADA. Cardano's blockchain is expecting some new features, and the company behind this crypto coin. Remember Cardano, because one thing, if you look at my previous videos about beginner's guide to investing in crypto, is looking at who are the owners, what success stories they have. Because Ethereum's a big powerhouse, but one of the original owners of Ethereum is the one that built Cardano, and later on my fifth one to watch is Polkadot, and one of the original owners of Ethereum, inventors of Ethereum, is the one that built Polkadot as well. So always look at success stories. But second one, Cardano. We can see the fork will allow smart contracts to function smoothly on the ADA network, because this is what we're waiting for. Cardano. Cardano is all speculation, really, because it has not got a platform, has not got any use, really. It's just we expect it to be better than Ethereum in a way, or Ethereum's competitor, because it'll be cheaper fees as well, but it's not actually launched. But this is more news that they're soon about to launch smart contracts, because that was the thing about Ethereum, was the first thing that labeled smart contracts, so you can build dApps and all these things on it. Whereas Bitcoin is just the founder, first ever cryptocurrency, and it's not really, can't build nothing on it really. But let's see. So Cardano's second one to watch. Cardano's price spiked by 10% this weekend as per the number of users in April. Cardano surpassed Tether. So third to watch is Ripple XRP. A lot of developments are happening with Ripple. The US Securities and Exchange, the SEC Commission, was denied access to private documentation related to Ripple's lab's legal status, which meant that Ripple won the lawsuit. This was followed by the announcement that Ripple Labs will soon go public with its IPO. Whenever that happens, Ripple will be the second biggest company in the crypto market to go public, following Coinbase's suit. So Ripple, they've been attacked by the SEC for how long, saying that they're not secure or they're this, and Ripple's argument's been, well, if Bitcoin is not deemed a security and Ethereum is not deemed a security, what did you do to decide? So whatever you decide on them, this is what we want. But Ripple's won their court case. So eventually all the exchanges that took Ripple off, they're going to slowly have to bring them back, and Ripple will be doing their IPO, which is big news. Fourth one to watch, Binance Coin, BNB. Unlike many other cryptocurrencies, Binance Coin is only utility based, which is bigger the trading volume on the Binance exchange. Higher the growth of the crypto coin. During 1 week in April, Binance Coin's value increased by 300% to temporarily become the third largest cryptocurrency as per the market cap in June 2021. Experts predict that the Binance Coin will reach US dollars of 381 mark. And the fifth to watch, Polkadot. Polkadot is a fairly new cryptocurrency, and one of its main USPs is the fact that Polkadot offers a new platform to build an entire ecosystem of projects. The technology supporting it bridges the gap between blockchains, enabling them to communicate and pass information. Because remember, Bitcoin, imagine things as countries or language. Bitcoin cannot communicate with other things. Ethereum cannot communicate with other things. Polkadot is making a bridge that it can help you to communicate with other blockchains, with other countries, other languages, so that you can work together, and the DeFi system, decentralized finance, can all be a bigger community where you can lend and borrow and provide liquidity cross chains, cross blockchains, things like that. So they make their utility is very good. I think they're using parachains, which we can look at on another day. But Polkadot will take some time to smoothly deliver its update. According to popular trading websites, Polkadot's maximum price will reach upwards of $47 by October 2021, some people are saying. But where are we with main daddy Bitcoin? We can see, so I've drawn this descending triangle here because we are fighting. You see this red line is a 200 moving day average. Anytime we're above it is a bearish signal. The minute we're below it, it has been a bearish. So anytime we're above it is a bullish signal. We're always bullish when we're above the 200 day moving average. But when we are under it, it's now acting as support. So this is crazy times, because the more you bang on the support, it's the higher risk you reject and just fall down, although it's the higher chance that you can finally break it and go up. But we can see this descending triangle. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Bitcoin. For people that want to say, oh, it's just going to pump forever and ever. We can see we're like 40 something percent down right now. If we click on it, from our all-time high. But we did have a crash in March 2020, and it took like 8 weeks to recover. So some people say 8 weeks, 10 weeks to recover, because we're already 2 months since it did that all-time high. So it's been some times. 2 months ago, we done that all-time high of $64. So it is taking some time to recover, especially with all this bearish news from Elon or from China and things like that. But long term, we're not too caring. Long term, we're going to be going to the moon, but it's just about when. So it's about looking at your take profit strategy, how I'm doing the market right now. I'm back in stocks, things like AMC, things like that, which again is not, what do we call it? It's not financial advice, because even AMC and other ones are very meme kind of stocks that it's about speculation and community. Whether they deserve the price that they're in is another question. So you could also look at previous video where I said diversifying your portfolio, looking at large caps, medium caps, small caps, but especially companies that do well in inflation or interest rates are high. That's the better way to look at things like gold, oil, other things that are deflationary proof, things like that. So whatever happens with interest rates and things like that, your portfolio is balanced. And always, I like to use profit. Say you were to go in AMC and certain things, and there's another one that has a 38%. I think it's RMED. It's a medical one that has higher short interest than AMC. It's about, are you using profit to do it? Don't risk your house. Some people are risking their house to do some things, but it's not what it's about. It shouldn't be a gamble, but I do think short interest is a strategy, because the maths works behind it. If there's too much shorts in a share and there's enough diamond hands, then those hedge funds that are getting the shorts, remember they're paying interest on those shorts, but if no one's selling and the price goes up, then they're going to have to cover those shorts, cover their interest, and that's how short interest works. So there is a short interest strategy. It's not a full gamble, but where the gamble comes in is everyone going to have diamond hands, because it's still going to be volatile. But it's interesting one to watch. AMC is doing crazy things, and it's not over. Although retail, again, are trying to act like it's over, but it's still doing crazy things. But we know it's not just about the Bitcoin market and the crypto markets and other watch. And I also talked about 10 top stocks to watch in my previous video, so check that out. And this week as well, the other things Elon tweeted was about Babyshark. Babyshark has been doing crazy things since he tweeted. And there was another one that was cryptic that people were saying, was it Rockets or something like that? But Babyshark, when he tweeted that, it went like 200% the other day. Now it's 80% down. Then there was another one where it was cryptic, but many people were saying, is he talking about Rockets? And we can see this one yesterday, it was doing crazy numbers. In 7 days, it's 265%, but these are not real ones that I would advise. Remember the top 5 I said that have solid utility, because it's all about what are their owners, who are their owners, what are they bringing to the crypto space is the better way to invest for long term, rather than these short term ones that just pump because one man has said something. But it's not just about the crypto market, the stock market, it's about investing in yourself. So I have got my book, Divine Wholeness. It's going to be available Audible version soon, but you can get this on my description below in the links. You can click on my Amazon links and learn about, I've got a chapter called Silence, or Wealth is Stored Up For You, or Living, or a special soliloquy by King David. And I've also got if you've got children, you can pre-order my book called Zimbala's Secret Gift, amazing picture book, so you can hear more about that. And I got one in the works called You Are Rich, all about playing the same game the rich do, knowing about capital, working capital, how to invest in yourself, how to increase your wealth. So interesting times, but till then, I will see you on the other side.